Hello everyone, my name is Jake and welcome back to another episode here on the Star Wars Collective. Today we're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 and I'm going to teach you how to use the renowned bounty hunter, Boba Fett.
There's always room for one more in the cargo hold.
Okay, first things first, abilities. Now Boba Fett has 3 abilities like every hero in this game. His first ability is Concussion Rocket, which temporarily blinds and stuns the enemy. His second ability is For the Hunt, which gives him unlimited jetpack fuel and reveals the enemy locations on screen. And his third ability is called Rocket Barrage. Boba Fett simply fires a barrage of rockets from his wrist gauntlet, destroying any enemies in his way. Boba also has a jetpack that he can use on the battlefield. However, it does have a fuel level, so be careful not to use all of it up straight away and be mindful of how much fuel you are using each time you are utilizing his jetpack. When playing as Boba, the strategy is to stay in the air for as long as possible and be in the air as often as possible because it makes you incredibly hard to hit. Boba has a very low base health, lower than most of the other heroes, which is why it's important to become an incredibly hard target to hit. However, once you master the jetpack and his 3 abilities, he practically becomes unstoppable. Moving on to the cards that I've selected to aid Boba Fett and his 3 abilities. The first one I've picked is called Fuel Efficiency. Basically, Boba Fett's jetpack fuel burns slower when flying, and this can burn up to 15% slower when fully upgraded. This is perfect for staying in the air as long as possible. The second card I've selected is called Intense Barrage. Now, Intense Barrage fires up to 4 extra rockets from Boba Fett's Rocket Barrage ability, meaning that he can have an additional 4 rockets rain down on a team of enemies, on someone alone, on a hero. It's just basically the perfect tool to wipe out the person in your way. This, in my opinion, is hands down Boba Fett's best card, and everybody should be using Intense Barrage. Now, the final ability was incredibly difficult for me to pick because really they all are quite similar in regards to how useful they are. Not in what they do, but they're not necessarily that great. Boba has 1 or 2 different abilities that I picked that are perfect for any situation, but the last card is a bit of a wild card in that depending on what mode you play most is probably what card you're going to be leaning towards more. In my case, I play Galactic Assault the most, so I selected Quick Refill, which means that every time I am not flying or using my jetpack, I'm able to regain fuel 15% faster than someone else that doesn't use this card. Another example would be if you play HVV a lot, otherwise known as Heroes vs Villains, you might pick the Anti-Hero Rockets card. Basically, this deals 20 additional damage to specifically enemy heroes. It really depends on what mode you play and how you like to play Boba Fett. Everybody has a different play style, so this is just my setup and how I use him on the battlefront. Boba Fett's primary weapon is his signature EE3 blaster rifle. Now, this is a burst rifle, it is brilliant at long range and pretty decent at mid-range too. It's designed for headshots, so keep that in mind when using Boba Fett. Finally, Boba's melee attack is actually his wrist flamethrower, which is awesome, and it deals more damage than a regular melee hit, and it actually enables you to take on lightsaber heroes at times when up close and personal. So that's it, guys. That's how I use Boba Fett and how I recommend you use him on the Battlefront. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more daily Star Wars content. This is Jake, signing off.